I'm excited! Countdown's going down. Probably what I should do is... Let me mute, Twitch chat real quick. Yeah, so they're just spamming emotes at the moment. Why did I close that out? I didn't mean to. So I'm gonna have Dead by Daylight tab open on the side so we can get points in. Should I do full screen? Would that be easier for you guys to see? Ah! Damn. I'm excited! You guys hear it okay? Hopefully you guys can hear it. Where did he go? Oh, whoa, hello! That was scary. Oh, I shouldn't make popcorn too. Man, I didn't think about that. Let's mute Dead by Daylight in the background. Is the audio okay, BTS? If I need to turn it up some, let me know, because I will gladly do so. So hopefully that's okay. And hopefully I'm not too in the way either. Keyword, hopefully. Awesome. I'm glad to hear that. Aww. I'm excited! Who's excited? Because it's me. I'm excited. Check some stuff real quick. Yeah, you're excited too. Let's move chat down here. guess there's a staircase behind the couch? Yes, I'm excited for that too. I'm also excited for 2v8 as well. Granted, yeah, I liked it, the whole thing for Chaos Shuffle and Lights Out mode with the Castlevania twist to add to it. But honestly, 2v8's where it's at right now. I honestly really want 2v8 to come back. And that way I can also play with my community and my friends off stream as well, doing killer and survivor challenges and such. And just having fun. They're just chilling on the couch. Well, we're just chilling over here. Let me, yeah, it was definitely fun. I'm actually curious what, oh shit, I don't know what happened to my avatar. I'm actually curious what other killers they're gonna add to the, thing. I have a hunch, and my hunch is that we're gonna possibly have Hag, and maybe Deathslinger. And I want to say possibly, this is my other hunch, but I'm assuming by thought process, I'm going to assume that we might have the artist, maybe, I'm not too sure. But those are my my three guesses as my hunch for 2v8. Yeah, 3, I'm sorry. I'ma close my sliding door. There we go. I can get all comfy. I'll have my heating blanket on. What are they doing? Vampy! Hi! You scared me. Hello. How are you doing, Vampy? Good morning. How was the lovely queen today? I hope you're doing well. I apologize again for dumb dogs barking. We're getting closer. Nearly 2 minutes. Just about. Okay, please stop the flashlight moving. That's bothering me. Oh my goodness. What is she doing in the background? Ma'am! Oh my goodness. The numbers are creeping! Yes, you scared me. It's a vampy. Yeah. She got me good there. Hopefully your morning's doing well, vampy. Come on, we want to see stuffs. Hurry up. Kidding. They can take all the time that they need. Must boop the vampy. Well, you can boop her. Just go ahead and boop her already. Well, so I was thinking, well, hang on. Let me open up Discord real quick. Blah, 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 blah. Where are you in my DMs? I love that. Message so many people. There we go. I sent you a message. Words. Yeah, poppin' blueberry. Paka, paka. Why are all my alerts on my fucking head today? Excuse. Oh, that's because, I moved myself. I didn't want to move myself. There we go. Hi, Tal. I see you, cutie. Let's get closer, you guys. Let's go! Oh my god, that's such a cute emote.
Wow, and we're back. I've been here for a couple months just sitting on the couch. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Dead by Daylight's official live stream. This time it is for Haunted by Daylight, our Halloween event, which comes every year. And we are so excited to have you with us. If you're here on Twitch or YouTube or watching on Scott Junn's stream, hello there too as well. We have a good show for you today. And now I'd like to hand it off to the always rizzed up dork.
Yeah, thank you for calling me rizzed out or something.
If in chat.
Yeah, in chat. So if you know Dead by Daylight, you know that this is our time of
year.
I
love Dork. She's
Halloween
amazing.
might be happening on October 31st, but for us, it's a whole season. And for me, it has now been a whole year since my first appearance on the Dead by Daylight live streams. So I just wanted to take a moment to say thank you for all of your support and your kind words. And I look forward to more streams with you. But back to today's stream, because we've got a ton of amazing content.
I love her.
She's releases amazing to talk about, and we're also kicking the month off with Halloween and with our Halloween live stream. So let's go ahead and talk about everything October and beyond.
Yep. So today we are going to be covering all sorts of things. Coming to Dead by Daylight, there's our new tome. There's our community contest winners will be revealed. There'll be cool collections, cool merch. The list goes on and on. So let's jump into the run of show and get started.
Yeah. So kicking off today's show, we've got the event this stream is named after, the Haunted by Daylight. This is our third year doing the Haunted by Daylight event, and today we've got Senior Product Manager Justin Banks joining us on the couch to talk about the new gameplay. Yes, I said new gameplay. And what fans can expect from their latest trip to the Void Realm.
TVA returns.
After that, we'll check in with our always impressive Design a Cosmetic contest and reveal the winning entries voted on for the first time by you, our community.
After that, we've got Brandon sitting down with Dork to reveal the upcoming Tome 21 named Dominus.
I hope
this
so
latest
too.
tome features all Gothic and Castlevania-themed content, so get hype. We're celebrating it by including some of the best rewards to ever come to the archive.
Gothic
so
shit,
stay
let's
tuned
go.
there. Then we've got
we like the
one
Gothic
more
shit.
product manager. We've got the whole team on the show today. Kirby on deck next to talk to us through some of the highlights of all the upcoming Halloween collections and more.
I'm gonna shrink
And
myself
then to
just a
wrap
wee
things
bit.
up, we'll be checking in with Justin Brown on the return of 2v8 to Dead by Daylight. Thanks to you all and your great feedback on our first 2v8 iteration, we've made some changes, and we're going to be talking to you about the evolution of 2v8 moving forward. And finally, as always, we'll close it out with our live Q&A segment to talk about all of your Dead by Daylight questions. So make sure to put them in the chat and look for some insight from us and the team.
Yeah, so before we dive into everything, we've got a quick update on the very awesome and very fun DBD board game. So the board game's been out for a while.
About the
We
board
showed it on the
game.
show a long time ago. I don't know, it was a year ago now.
Yeah.
People have been really loving it. It's super cool, and we wanted people to know we've added 4 expansions since the game came out. So why don't you talk to us about them?
Surely. So first up, we've got the Unbroken expansion that adds 5 new killers and survivors, including the Oni, the Deathslinger, Yui, Felix, and more. There's also the Gatekeeper expansion that adds another 5 new killers and survivors, including the Huntress, the Legion, Kate, and David. These 2 expansions are perfect for players who own the base game. Then we also have the deluxe upgrade kit for a more immersive experience. This comes with miniature hooks that can actually suspend your little survivor minis, miniature gins with pegs that will track your progress, premium blood point tokens, and a new board featuring the Crotus Pen Asylum and the Orman maps. And lastly, for our players that have the Collector's Edition, the Malicious expansion is just for you. It comes with 4 new survivors, Jonah, Hattie, Michaela, and Victorio, 3 new killers, the Dread, the Artist, and the Knight, and 2 new realms, and it's available now.
Damn, that's such a great list of
Let's
characters.
go! I'm
So,
excited!
Unbroken, Gatekeeper, and the upgrade kit are expected to be released in
Let's
early
fucking go.
2025. But you can pre-order them right now if you follow this QR code, or you can buy the base game and get the Malicious expansion to start your journey through the fog. Again, follow the QR code, follow links in
Hang on,
chat.
I'm gonna hang
They're all
upside
the same
down.
place. Okay,
true
so
bat
this
that
wouldn't
I
be a
am.
Dead by Daylight stream without Twitch
shit,
drops.
hang on.
Twitch drops again are back. We've got some cool new drops for this show, and they're running from now, October 1st through October 15th.
I'm gonna hang up
Make
upside down
sure
like a
if you
bat.
have not by now, if you've been living under a rock, link your behavior account to your Twitch account so you can get the drops. Let's have a look.
So I'm
at
not
what
in the
we
way
got
for
today.
everybody.
Not at all Halloween
Yay!
related, but hey, we're just rolling with it. You know, you could watch the movie Halloween on your personal computer, maybe. We've got some great Twitch drops. We've got the personal computer charm. That's for watching 1 hour.
Oh, you were
We've got
telling the
Trapper's
kingdom.
Mask badge
Oh,
for
you
watching
shouldn't
3
have.
total hours.
It's okay.
And that swirly pattern banner for 6 total hours of watch time.
Let's go!
So, business is out of the way. I think we can
I love
dive
your
into the
face,
show.
Vampy.
So let's go to you and Justin Banks to learn about the Haunted by Daylight event.
Let's go! Oh my god, my dogs are barking! Stop it! Jinxie's on the ceiling again. Of course I am. I'm a bat! What do you expect? No, I love your face more. Hunch! Look, Bonnie! You little cutie.
All right, and welcome
No,
to our
you're
first segment
fine,
of today's Haunted by
silly.
Daylight live stream. Because what better way to kick off the Haunted by Daylight live stream than to be joined by the amazing Justin Banks, our senior product manager, to talk all about it. So welcome back to the couch.
It's great to be back and for the spookiest season of them all.
Yes, for the spookiest time of
Spooky
the
season,
year.
yes,
It's
let's go.
almost Halloween, and players know what that means in Dead by Daylight. It means that Haunted by Daylight is just around the corner. And this year, the event starts October 17th. So, what can you tell us, Justin, about what players can expect
that
this time
down.
around?
October
So for any
17th. Write
players
that
who
down.
played Haunted by Daylight last year, they'll remember that we introduced the concept of the Void as a realm outside the Trials. And that was a huge
Yes.
focus of the
I
event.
love the
So
void.
as a refresher of what the Void Realm is, it's essentially the entity's dumpster. Once he's had his fill
I
from
love
a trial
that.
participant and drained them completely, he throws away the husks. Their former selves just dumped them.
Yes.
It's a really fun, creepy concept that the team had a
I
really
know,
great
earlier,
time
I don't
creating.
know.
And last year gave us the chance to let players finally interact with it, to finally engage with it. But this year's version is going to really expand on the idea of the Void Realm inside the Trials, make it more interesting, more engaging, and be more fun overall, because we're a game, that's what we're about. So we added lots of really cool elements that we know our players are going to enjoy. They'll want to pay a visit there at least once every match, but I think they'll be running through it all the time.
Oh, yeah, I bet. Especially because we're making the Void Realm such a more central part of the play-by-play of every event. So, can you tell us more about how the portals are going to work?
So last year, also I guess more of a refresher, portals were able to be created by players using void energy, so the portals would spawn on the map, and after a while they would close. So you would use a portal, go inside the void realm. After a while,
I remember
boot
this
it out.
last year.
But that's really where we want all the cool stuff to happen. We want you to spend more time in the void realm. So for this year, there'll be one portal open from the start of a match, and it will stay open.
Yes.
Then over the course of the match, players can use the void energy they've collected to spawn more portals, up to a total of 4. So that will let players enter, exit, pop up in all sorts of different locations, and really ramp up the possibilities over the course of the match.
I gotta say, I really did like that the Void Realm was kind of this,
So
please
excited.
leave my party by 9 p.m. But now that it's gonna be easier to get in and out of the Void Realm, I'm thinking about what can players expect to see in the gameplay changes in that.
So I don't want to say we didn't do a lot this year because there's a lot of changes. So the biggest request and the biggest upgrade we've had from last year is that killer powers now work in the void.
Oh, wow.
So with the void becoming an even more central point and a huge focus of our event this year, it was essential
Yes.
that we work on this and make sure that killer players can use their powers so they can use the killers that they want, how they want it, with as few restrictions as possible. There's also some other really cool additions for killers, such as being able to now tell on your HUD when a survivor has entered the void realm.
Oh.
So you get to know, do you want to keep on hunting them around the map, or go in and see what you find? Survivors in there aren't going to have it easy either, because when killers are in the void, there's no terror radius. So they could pop out from anywhere. And while there are no gens in the void, there are hooks, just like last year. So killers can hook survivors in there, which will teleport them to a hook back outside the void on the actual map.
Okay,
So
I
we're
was
not
wondering if
leaving
they're gonna
survivors
keep that or
helpless
not.
here, by the
Okay.
way. We are actually adding in things like pallets, lockers, and chests to the void realm. So
Ooh, that's
with killer
new.
powers, even survivors get some tools to keep chases and hiding interesting.
I'm really looking forward to that. That's going to be really fun. And I mean, like you mentioned before, the goal was to make it so that there is more to do in the Void Realm, and I can definitely see it here. So what can you tell us about the brand new Void items coming this year?
So that brings up a
Shit,
good point.
ads are
Probably
starting,
thinking,
sorry.
well, if it's so dangerous, why do I want to be there? So the big new attraction is what we're calling the Void Well, where players will be spending all that delicious void energy they've collected to create new items or abilities. So for survivors, their new item we're calling a Void Crystal. For this, when a
That's
survivor
new.
throws it on the ground, it just goes poof, and then a giant cloud of void-colored
Is
smoke
that-
will appear to help you disappear.
Hold on, is that Meg?
Inside that cloud, scratch marks will no longer generate,
What?
and characters will be obscured. So it's a perfect tool to help you lose the killer during a chase.
That's awesome. I'm already looking forward to dropping the Void Crystal and plot twisting on the ground.
It's so pretty.
I can't wait to see what the killer's ability is.
So for the killer, when at the Void Well, the killer can actually craft a projectile ability called a Captured Haunt, letting loose the power of those who've been cast away into the void. Now, this is a much more powerful and impactful version of what haunts were last year, and brings them way closer to being something our survivors should truly be afraid of. So when the killer activates their haunt, it will fly directly ahead of them, all ghosty-like,
Yes!
survivors, and then when it disappears, cause any survivors nearby to scream and reveal their location.
Let's
Both of
fucking
these
go.
Should give
I
some
love
players
this.
some really fun tools to play with for the
Yes,
entire
the
event.
queen is here with us.
And we're looking to see just how creative everyone can get. A picture is worth 1,000 words, and a video probably more. So let's see these in action.
All right.
Yeah. Here we go, here we go. No, that's Yui! Wait, is that Yui? Hang on. No, that's, what's her fucking name?
All right, I absolutely love the Franken
The
pop star
fucking-
look we've got for the Trickster. That is amazing.
Not
wow,
Nia,
that was great. But now let's talk about
manager.
the event tone.
Trickster's
as
manager.
It wouldn't be an event without
Yin
an
Li or
event
so-
tone.
not Yin Li,
And there's
or,
a bunch of rewards
fuck.
that you have to tell us about today.
Brain
So what
hurting.
can players earn?
I guess if I have to. So our
I'm
team has really
saying
knocked it out of
it!
the park with all of these, I have to say. Those outfits look absolutely fantastic. So from what players have seen through the event tome and the rest of the event, they'll be able to earn outfits for Yunjin and the Trickster.
Yeah,
They wanted
Yun
both of
Jin.
them to
That's
look
who I
like
was
they came
thinking
straight from a
of.
Halloween concert. That was just to die for. I think given where they are, they've probably,
Probably did.
I think they did it.
They're so
So in addition to
pretty.
those, we've also got some really cool 6 new skeleton shirts for
hang on.
survivors.
Let me just hide
These,
myself.
as usual, look fantastic. We've also got 6 new
Those
candy
tops are
weapons
so
for killers.
cool.
These have all become real staples for us whenever we do our
Ooh.
Halloween event, and are a really fun way for the team to show off the character personalities. And
Let's just be ahead
as a
at this
first for
point.
Haunted by Daylight, we also have some great badges and banners for players to earn, which is always a great way to show off just how much time you've spent in the void, hopefully without becoming a haunt yourself.
Those are some really awesome badges and banners. They look amazing. And of course, Haunted by Daylight is back with, again, some daily login rewards for this year's event.
I gotta
So
go
log in
back and look at the
every day for a
banners.
gift of
I wasn't
either
paying attention to
blood
the banners. I
points,
just saw the
iridescent
cat.
shards,
I got
or
super excited.
fragments. And this year, I hear that we're even giving a one-time gift of 100 event currency for logging in at any time during the event.
Absolutely. So this is something we love to do during our big events that use event currency. So no matter when you start the event, you jump in, you get something that is themed, and you can just start celebrating. And there's also one more special thing,
Oh.
not necessarily Haunted by Daylight, but we can't forget to mention that the day after the event releases is DBD Day on October 18th.
Let's
Now, for anyone who doesn't know,
go.
in Japan back in 2022, Dead by Daylight was officially certified as a Memorial Day by the Japan Anniversary Association, which is amazing. So shout out to all of our Japanese fans. Arigato. Thank you so much for all your support. This is super cool for us. So with that, we've got a few things going on to celebrate, but one of them is a series of in-game challenges that'll let you earn a bunch of exclusive cosmetics. You'll be able to access the DBD Day challenge track through level 1 of the Haunted by Daylight event tome. By completing those challenges, players can earn exclusive content for Dwight, Meg, Jake, Claudette, Yui, Adam, the Oni, and the Spirit. It's a
So
lot.
many.
Oh, you already named some of my mains in there too, so I've got to participate. So thank you so much,
Hell
Justin,
yeah.
for showing us all of that amazing content. I really look forward to this, and I cannot wait to play, especially that Void Crystal. But for you at home, stick around as we've got a lot more on the way. Next, Eric will be joining me on the couch for our first ever community corner, so stay tuned.
Let's fucking go, guys. Ah, I'm excited. Hell yeah. Alright, I'm gonna flip my ass back down. If I can. Oh shit. Nope. Wrong button. I'm still getting used to this. There we go. Ah!
The smoke. It's just too much. Hello, welcome back. Very excited. First of all, very exciting segment you just did. But now very excited for this particular
sorry.
segment because we are both community people. This is what we're calling the Community Corner. It's a new segment
Community
on the show.
Corner.
And today, why not christen it, kick it off with the biggest thing we could think of, which is let's reveal the winners of our 2024 Design a Cosmetic Community Contest.
Let's go.
We challenge fans around the world, if you're not familiar with it, to submit their own cosmetic designs, concept art, for Dead by Daylight, with the winning entries actually going
I know
in the
Hattie's
game.
won.
So you can expect to see this Community Corner segment come back when we have things like this that are community-centered.
Because they were looking for the artist
Without further ado, let's get into it.
on Twitter and everywhere
while
else.
We've run this contest for a while now. This year has actually been a lot of firsts. For starters, this is the first time voting on our winners has switched from the Dead by Daylight team to you, the community. Voting took place from September 19th to the 26th, and we are super excited to be able to share those results with you just here in a second. Secondly, badges and banners made their debut into the contest, replacing charms this year. And lastly, for the first time, our 4 community contest categories, Killer Outfit, Survivor Outfit, Badge, and Banner, will have 3 winners for a total of 12 winners overall. Triples. So before we show our winners for the Design a Cosmetic Contest, I just want to say
Oh, you're
it
gonna
was an
redownload
absolute
it?
gift to be a part of this year's contest and see the amazing display of talent. We had over 3,000 contest submissions, and it was truly heartwarming to just see all the love and the time and the effort you all poured into these characters, the badges, and the banners. So thank you so much on behalf of
Yeah,
the
I
Dead by
love
Daylight
Dead by
team.
Daylight's community.
It was a job
There's
well
some
done.
moments we
Thank
have
you,
are hot
everyone.
and we're up and down
3,000,
moments for Dead by Daylight community, but overall
barely
we're really
any of them
good.
were AI, and I thank you for that as well. But for real, when you have 3,000 submissions and you have
Aw,
to narrow
fuck
it down
AI
to,
shit.
what is it, 12, 16 winners, whatever the number is, I can't do math. It's you know, you can't have everyone win, and I wish we could because there's so many awesome.
So many good ones.
Keep that in mind, and remember, y'all voted. You're the people who voted for these winners, so let's be cool, let's be normal about this, and congratulate our winners, please. So, we're always blown away by what the community submits, and this year the bar has been raised. I'm glad that we were able to raise the bar by adding more winners. So let's get into it, and let's get into the winning entries for
our killer outfits, and this is going to be shown in no particular order. The winners are an outfit for the Singularity called Desktop by It's Your Boy.
Desktop. Amazing naming there, and just like incredible. Look at the detail.
I
on
love
that.
the details. And a
I
little
love the
frowny
face.
I absolutely love it. Next up, we've got an outfit for the Unknown called Unknown Unsolved by Shy Boy.
So Shy Boy and Sure Boy
Oh,
are clearly
that's
working together here. No, this
awesome.
is,
I'm actually
excited
glad
about
this one
I would
won
kill to
compared to
watch
the other
A
one.
noir, hard-boiled detective movie about the
Because there was a
unknown in
one
this
that I was
state,
worried for Vampy.
just solving crimes, murder mysteries.
so
maybe
happy this
doing a
one
little
won.
Murder of their own.
Yeah, I'm sure they'd do some murdering on their own. And last but not least, we have an outfit for the Dredge called Dredge Fear of Reminiscence by Yuro Tusuro.
Amazing. So as you can tell, that is an incredible design. And with it comes an incredible technical challenge.
Oh, yeah,
So,
definitely.
Dork wanted to say a little
I
bit about that,
fucking
just so
love
folks are
that.
aware how this works.
Yes, so
Oh
thank
my
you so
God.
much for those pieces. On that note, I did want to say that this outfit, while it was viewed the most and received a ton of love from the community, we are super excited to be adapting this into the game. And for this outfit to fit the technical
I'm
and
gonna be a
narrative,
Dredge main.
requirements, we would need
Watch.
to make a couple of adjustments while keeping the original design idea intact. So we'll be in touch with the artist to discuss this further. So please check your emails.
Can't stress that one enough. Please check your emails. If you
check
enter a
them.
contest, check your emails.
Check your emails,
Let's
bitches.
move on to the
Just kidding.
Survivor outfit category. And the
Please
winners
do
are
check your emails. They're
Adam
important.
Francis outfit called Adam Late Night Lecture by Raz Pizzazz. Unbelievable.
Incredible Riz.
Riz Pizzazz. I would if that were my name. It's so
Interesting.
good. And the use of colors.
Adam's
there with
been
the black
needing new
color is so
cosmetics,
awesome.
honestly.
I would love to have that sock pattern.
He's a cool teacher.
Yes. Next up, an outfit for Jake Park called Jake
Yes!
by artist.
Okay, I
Hell.
voted for that one.
Jake rocking.
I'm so
a
glad
look
this
in
won.
The 1990s. No big deal. You know.
I'm
imitations
looking forward for this one.
This is so Jake too. I love it.
I
so
love
much.
it
Yes,
so much.
Jake and I share the love of flannel. And our third Survivor winner. you
Yeah, I
guessed
voted
it,
for
of
that
course,
one.
Sable Ward, called Gothic Romance by artist Ferry Kuhn. This is an incredible design and received a ton of votes.
Yes, it's very Sable as well, so very accurate for her.
I was so worried for
very
this
psyched
one
to
not to
bring
win, but yes, the
So
fucking
now
won.
let's look
I'm
at our
so
badges
happy.
and banners, starting out with our badge designs. Once again, shown in no particular order. First, we've got Bloodbath by Stormy Simmons.
Get it, bath? Because it's a bath toy.
Just a little ducky who's seen a lot of things.
He's so cute.
Oh,
But keeping the positive.
but keeping the
DMA, you know?
positivity.
Yeah.
I want
Next,
to
we've got A
squeeze
Little
him.
Friend by Yuki Yamamoto.
Yes.
Yeah,
The little friend
Flocky.
clearly lives in that skull, I think.
Yes, I love it.
Oh
if
my
dangerous, why
God.
friend shaped? Exactly. And Into Kitty by Squidsickles.
Oh,
Look at that beautiful blighted cat.
Yeah, I love the little addition of the blight on the kitty.
Yeah. All right, and now we're going to roll on into our banner winners. First one is called Discarded in Water by Enigma System. So you see a little top-down view of all of those elements floating in water. Very, very cool.
that's cool.
Next up is Entity Touched Petals by DBD Addict.
Oh,
I
that's
love
so
it.
pretty.
It's just such a bright, positive looking way to experience the entity's realm.
Oh, it's Entity Touched Petals, not Entity Space Touched Petals. Entity Touched Petals. I'm sorry,
No,
DBD
he's
Addict.
not.
My bad. And the third winning banner, this is my personal favorite. It's Riding Maurice by Quibbler. Look at I love this art style. I would watch a cartoon or read an entire comic
That's
in this style.
cute.
It's so good. So a big congrats to everyone. As I said, be cool, be normal about this. This is awesome. We want to be happy for our friends who submitted and won this contest. It's such amazing work, and everyone who submitted did amazing work.
Yes, so please
Yeah,
congratulate them.
they did
uplift
awesome
them,
jobs.
Uplift the other members in your community.
Including people that didn't get to
for those
win.
Who are shown here, we did contact
I'll
each
get
of our
over that
winners
in just a
with
moment.
their next steps. So if you saw your design here today, please check your email. If for any reason we unfortunately don't hear back from you, we'll have to choose a different winner, which we'd hate to really do.
Yes.
Aww.
So thanks again for everyone who participated. And now it's going to be up with Brandon to give us the scoop on upcoming 21 tome Dominos.
Dominoes. I love that. Ooh. Ooh. I'm loving this. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna move back over here. Hopefully.
All right, hello again. Today we are welcoming our product manager, Brandon, back to the Dead by Daylight couch to give us a scoop on everything to do with our new and very special tome. So please join me in welcoming Brandon.
I'm screaming.
Happy to be
Yes, I'm
Thank you so
shaking.
much for taking the time to talk with us today. So this is the latest tome, and it's called Dominos, and it comes out on
Dominos!
October 8th. Not only does it have a great theme and a great
I
theme
think there's a
you
song.
just heard me, but I know
Dominos.
the team went all out on
Okay,
the
whatever.
rewards for this one,
I'll have to look
and
it up.
I'm really excited for you to tell us about it. So what can you tell?
So yeah, this has been a really exciting tome for us to work on for a bunch of reasons. For starters, Dominus is an extension of our Castlevania chapter, so we're really getting the
Brandon!
opportunity to dive deeper into that world than ever before. The title Dominus comes from, the new Castlevania Dominus collection, which was recently released. It's a re-release of a handful of Nintendo DS Castlevania games, so we pulled a lot of the inspiration from outfits, straight from those games.
All right, so how much more Castlevania content can players expect to see as part of this tome?
They can expect a ton. We've got some unbelievable outfits, which I'll tell you about in a second. But beyond that, from the memory unlocks to all the other rewards in Dominus, everything is either Gothic inspired or Castlevania inspired.
Yes.
We treated this tome as a giant celebration of all things Castlevania, and we really want the players to feel that. So, with that being said, we've been really lucky to develop a great relationship with Konami over the years, and they really opened the door for us to delve into their past games and touch base
That's
on some
so
of those
fucking
amazing
sick. I'm
elements
happy
from
to hear
those
that.
actual games. And I think, players who are fans of the franchise will be really fond of. So safe to say, we just had a blast. We went all out with this tome, and hopefully both Castlevania fans and DVD fans alike will love it too.
Well, I know they're going to love it because we've got some amazing outfits to look into. So let's go ahead and jump right into that. So what are the standouts from the Dominus collection that players can earn here?
Yeah, so for starters, we got some really cool legendary outfits. Soma has the Soma Cruise outfit for Trevor Belmont, and we got True Form for Dracula. And the best part, the best part of a True Form Dracula is it's not just a plain old legendary, but it's a visceral legendary, which means it has its unique Mori. Clip here.
Very fancy.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Ooh.
And he just got thrown like a sack of potatoes.
Yeah.
What?
Oh my
Well,
God.
I mean, if you can't tell, the team really went above and beyond with this one. So I can't wait to get this
Oh my
into our players'
God!
hands.
I'm
In addition to those
excited!
outfits, we also have 3 very rare outfits. We have Shinoa's dress for Yui, Jonathan's attire for Felix, which is based on Jonathan Morris's character, and Death's cloak for the nurse. So that's some of what you get to, have in the Dominus Tome. And while I don't want to spoil just everything,
Yeah,
I
come
want
on,
to see the
Brandon.
Yui
I'll
skin.
give you something.
She really needs more
there's a little
cosmetics.
Easter egg.
Little treat.
Yeah, and there's a really cool Easter egg that you'll find. It's going to be attached to Soma's legendary
Yui
outfit,
needs a
so I
legendary.
won't say anything
And I'm
more
happy
than
that they're doing
but,
that for her.
If you figure it out, you may just get a little surprise at the end.
Okay, so you heard Brandon. You've got your homework.
Ads are coming
so
in. I
figure
do
it out, and then
apologize.
tell me the
I'm
answer.
sorry.
But I'm so excited to see what all of that. And we already talked about so much. There's because everything has been earnable so far in the Rift, and not just the outfits. So can you give us a bit of a preview of some of the other rewards?
Yeah, for sure. So from player cards to badges, banners, charms, all of these items are being pulled from the Castlevania's history. We wouldn't have enough time to really
Let's
go into
go.
detail with all of them, but here are some of my favorites. So for example, the badges, you have great stuff like Shinoa's back tattoo. We also have Death's Companion that, perches on Death's shoulder in the games. And we also have character portraits like Alucard, Soma, and Dracula, of course.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh gosh, I had a chance to look at the banners and charms as well, and they are just gorgeous.
Like I said,
I
the team
like
really
it.
went all out with this tome. And,
like it,
we got
Picasso.
some gorgeous banners that may be familiar to some fans of the franchise. They feature callbacks to Symphony of the Night, like the transition room. We also have a classic Castlevania map layout and some iconic scenes like the stairway to the throne room. And last but not least, the throne room, the throne room itself, which I'm sure players are gonna love. And then we got charms.
In the castle.
You can earn things like the old school axe,
Oh my
the bone
God.
pillar enemy, and a little fun map that kind of nods to Castlevania and DBD at the same time. And some super
So when
memorable
this event,
Castlevania
like
bosses
this live video
that
ends
maybe
on a
some players have
refresh,
faced over the
so we
years.
can watch the video again, I'm gonna
Right.
skim through
Honestly,
it
that
so we
all
can
sounds
pause and
amazing.
actually
And as you mentioned,
look
there's
through
even
shit, by the way.
memories tied to the tome that will be associated with these characters.
We can have more
Yes, they
in-depth
will, and
vision
you're gonna have
of
to,
looking at
play
stuff.
and unlock them yourselves to really find out what they're all about. But I'll just say it was really cool to explore some more lore for characters like Dracula, for Trevor, and maybe players will get to see Alucard pop in within those memories too.
Ooh.
You'll learn a little bit more, about each and every one of them, and you might even get to see some recreations of
I still need to buy
several scenes
Alucard
in
skin.
past Castlevania games, and I think players are gonna really like that one.
Oh yeah, I'm really excited to see what players react to all of this. And finally, I know that we're also releasing another collection for players to earn. So this might not be tied directly to Castlevania, but it is really gothic,
ooh, ooh.
right?
Yeah, exactly. As part of this tome, we've
Gothic,
also
you
got
say?
a great bunch of
Gothic?
outfits that are part of our Gothic Tales collection. As you mentioned, these aren't pulled directly from Castlevania, but they're inspired by Gothic themes to make something original for all their characters. So
Give it to me.
without further
Give it
ado,
to me now.
we've got the Phantom Metal outfit for Jeff. Here he is, rocking his medieval
Daddy,
swords and a
sorry.
demonic
Daddy,
phantom of,
sorry.
the upper
Daddy,
kind of
sorry.
style mask.
Yeah, his mask looks really cool. And I love the red.
Yeah, the touch of red is my favorite.
I love it.
Moving
Give it-
on for
give it to me now.
Claudette. You know, we got the Downfall in blue outfit for Claudette. Keeping in character, of course, it includes
That's so
a
pretty
book
for
strapped
Claudette.
to her belt.
Okay, you guys can't see my face right now, but I'm losing my mind over this cosmetic.
Yeah.
This is amazing.
And I
Oh
love that
my
little touch
God,
of
I
blue,
love it.
On her torso.
Oh, absolutely.
Moving forward, we got Meg, and she has the Dark Maneuvers outfit that has her looking quite regal and, you know, ready for battle at the same time.
She does look really regal. I really love like that red. That's
Yeah.
so good.
It's
That's
a
really
common thing with the reds
pretty.
and blues in this collection that I really love. But you know, we also got some killers. We got the Unknown, and they have the
Ooh.
Bonfire Fair outfit, turning them
Um.
into the world's most terrifying medieval soldier. And I love that. outfit.
Okay.
I could not
That's
imagine
interesting.
what someone in that time period would say if they saw the unknown
I-
looking like this.
I wouldn't know either. And last but not least, this is my personal favorite, the Art Made Flesh outfit for the artist, which
The artist!
reimagines
Oh
her
my
as a gothic demon, complete with an animated flame burning on top of her head. Love that.
That headpiece is just immaculate. Oh my gosh.
Right.
That's amazing.
I want it.
You guys
Give
knocked
me.
it out of the park. Oh my God. Thank you
Give
so
me
much,
now.
Brandon, for joining us today. And I can't wait to have you back on the couch soon. So thank you so much again.
The artist
So as a
skin, give me
reminder,
right
remember
now.
that the Dominus collection comes out on October 8th. Before we get to welcome Kirby
it
onto
to
the couch
me.
for our upcoming collection segment, let's go ahead and take a look at the Tome 21 Dominus trailer.
Wait, I'm gonna shrink down. Ooh. She's so pretty! Oh! Let's go! Oh my god, they killed it this time! Okay, Felix, not so much.
You thought you could eclipse me. Now die.
Oh my god! Oh, gee, welcome to the raid! How's it going, raiders? How was your stream, GM? I hope you had a wonderful stream. My name's Jinx. For those that don't know, I am a vampire bat that's re-debuting again. Well, not again, but re-debuting with a new model soon, at the end of this year. And welcome on in. I like spooky things and cozy
I
things,
just
and if
saw
that's
that
your
Tome
vibe,
trailer.
welcome
Oh
on
my
in.
gosh, the Yui outfit, the new Mori. There's so okay. There's oh my
Ooh,
gosh,
nice,
my brain
nice,
is scrambled. Let me try to get my bearings again. So we have a new guest on the couch, and today I am joined by our product manager from
Give
the
me.
store team,
Give me
Kirby,
now.
back on the couch to give us some previews on the upcoming collections and everything that's going on with Halloween. And whew, I'm still, you know, the vapors. So thank you so much for joining me, Kirby.
Yeah,
Thank
really
you.
glad
You
to be
have a
back.
good one.
All right, so it's always fun for
I'll
seeing
take
what
care of your
the store
peoples.
team is like pulled out,
As
and
best as
I
I
know you
can.
guys have gone all the way with Halloween, especially this year with some familiar collections coming back, as well as some new ones that we've got to introduce. So where do we start?
Well, our Hunted by Daylight event is right around the corner, so let's start with the Void Collection.
Okay.
Jason was up
Yes.
earlier in the show to give us a reminder of just how terrifying the Void actually is, and this collection that we started last year is really proof of that. Nobody escapes the Void Realm unscathed. This place has the ability to seep into a character's DNA and corrupt them and really leave behind a mark. So we've extended that effect into this collection and really imagined what it would be like to see them, like the long-term effects of that if they get trapped in the Void Realm.
Okay.
So this year we're doing 4 outfits for the Void collection, and up first we have Kate. As you can see, we've pushed the collection style a bit further than last year.
Oh, I really like what you guys did with her hair and her top. That's really cool.
Yeah, and like here on Adam, we can
see
see that
one.
his outfit is still heavily inspired by the base look, but with some extra flair in addition to all the changes that the Void has caused.
Oh, yeah. his hair and his
so
facial
last
hair,
year they
that's so
did pop a
nice.
few Void
And
skins.
for Zarina, we've done some really cool patterning on her pants, as well as a Void interpretation of her classic leather jacket and scarf style.
That is a really cool change up on her top. That is really nice.
And finally, since this is the first year where killers can use their powers in the Void, it was the perfect time to also add our first killer to the collection,
She
the
looks
Plague.
terrifying, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That looks nice.
Ooh, okay. That is a perfect spooky collection to kick things off. And for everyone out there, don't forget the Void collection is a time-limited collection. It's only going to be available for the duration of the event, which is from October 17th to November 7th. So, other than that, what else can you tell us about these other collections tied to the event?
So also coming back this year is our
Write
Tricks and
that
Treats
down.
collection, which is a huge hit with the fans. The vibe of this collection has always been very classic,
Take notes,
very
everybody.
fun Halloween costumes, and this year is no different. We're doing 2 outfits, one for Sable and one for Michaela. Since this is one of the first times that we've had 2 survivors so closely connected before they entered the fog, it seemed like the perfect opportunity for us to do a group outfit.
Okay.
Yeah. So we have the fiery spider outfit for Sable, which is very on brand for her.
Oh, wow. Look at her. That's amazing.
Yeah. And the fiery cat outfit for Michaela, which turns her into sort of Sable's loyal feline familiar.
Oh, yeah, I can see her, like, her little cat ears and the little cat face paint. It's so cute.
Yeah,
People are
it's
going to love
real-
that.
It's really great.
It's cute.
And just like the Void Realm, Tricks and Treats is also a time-limited collection for the duration of this event.
All right. Well, those are some really perfect costumes.
Oh my
but Halloween and Dead by
goodness, you
Daylight isn't all
guys.
tricks and treats, Kirby. Sometimes it's serious. It's terrifying. It's scary. It's the scariest time of the year, especially in the Entities realm. And we have to go into Halloween with some gruesome outfits as well, which perfect segue for the Hallowed Blight collection. So how about you tell us more about that one?
Yeah, so this is our 6th year doing the Hallowed Blight collection, and we've got some really great new outfits to help it grow. It typically features a bunch of killers and really knows how to make like their default very terrifying style even scarier, which is probably why it's so popular. This year, we're doing a handful of new outfits, including the Blighted Pig that has serum absolutely oozing out of her pores.
Oh my god, her face is so twisted up.
And another addition we've got is the Blighted Good Guy, and you can see
No,
really see where the
no,
Blighted
no,
sort of transformed him and added extra arms and legs that are now grafted to his torso.
No.
He looks terrifying to look at. Oh my god.
Please,
We've also
someone
got
make
the
a sound
Tragic
alert
Hero
telling me
outfit
he's
for
gone
Nicolas
off the
Cage
screen.
that sees him in a blight splattered ensemble and also rocking some really incredible sideburns.
He does have some incredible sideburns, but that hero pose, I love that as well.
Oh, I'm gonna hope that he's gone.
And finally,
gonna
we
hope he's
have
gone.
the Blighted Bounty Hunter for the Death Slinger. We've done a lot of licensed killers in this collection in the past few years, so it was really cool to do an
Thank you,
original
thank you.
here, and we really love how it turned out.
It is
Shit, I
awesome
wasn't
that
expecting
we
that.
did an original. I absolutely love it. 10 out of 10.
For those that
I'm
don't know, I
always
have a
amazed
phobia
at
with
how the
Chucky
Hallowed
and
Blight
dolls.
collection, both
And now my
manages
skin's
to look
itchy.
cool and also really gross. So hats off to the art team. Now to close things off, I hear that we are getting some new additions for another collection.
Yeah, exactly. So the
nice.
Alien Collection is back with 2 new outfits. One is a completely original creation we've done for the Xenomorph, as well as a nostalgic look for Ellen Ripley. So to start, we have the all-new Juggernaut Xenomorph. We wanted to explore a never-before-seen Xenomorph design, so we challenged our artists to see what they could come up with,
Oh
and
my
we're
goodness,
super
that's
happy
so
with the final
cool.
results.
Yeah, I am not
On
ready
Hype
to
Beast.
get chased by that. No, thank you.
Yeah. And for Ripley, we have the new pressure suit outfit that was heavily inspired by the iconic spacesuit from the original
Oh.
Alien film.
Ripley,
We're really hoping
she's
that
been through
fans
some
of the
things.
franchise will get a kick out of it.
That is an awesome callback and an amazing cosmetic. Oh, wow. So this is so much. Thank you so much, Kirby, for that download of information and for taking the time to show us all of these amazing new collections. I know you guys are super excited to release them.
Yeah, absolutely. And these are the only ones that we had time to show today, but there's so many more coming, like the clown outfit for the Laugh and Slash collection, as well as more additions to Cozy Break and Modern Tales that'll be coming out during the update as well.
Oh, I'm really looking forward to those. Well, thank you so much, Kirby, for walking us through everything. And once again, if you want to see these amazing looks that we looked at today, you can check it all out on the
my
latest
eyeball
collections
itches.
page at deadbydaylight.com. And go check it out after the stream is over because you're still trying to get Twitch drops. Remember? Be committed.
Sorry,
and a quick
guys,
reminder, as always, that every one of the past time-limited events or collections are back in the store between the duration of the event. So that's from October 17th to November 7th. So if you miss getting your hands on any of the tricks or treats or anything like that, this will be the time. But that is all that we've got for our store collection today. Details on return of 2v8 is coming up next, so don't go anywhere.
Yay! Oh, okay. So drops are active now, from what I can tell. So stay tuned for sticking around for these drops. We have the charm, the badge, and the banner for anyone who is wanting these drops. You can link your behavior accounts with your Twitch account and be able to get these unlockable drops through Dead by Daylight.
Just smoke again.
Vaping in
My
here.
God, so many amazing cosmetics.
Yeah.
Jealous that you get to do those and you just get to feast.
Yeah, I'm eating.
And just because you didn't see your favorite character in there doesn't mean they're not getting stuff, right? Because like this, we can't fit
Skin
everything
is
into
so
the show.
itchy.
So just so folks are aware, we've got a Hattie coming in an upcoming collection. We've got Talita, Renato, and Gabriel, and others, of course. But wanted to give those a shout out. I've seen people in chat looking for some love, so you are not forgotten. Stay tuned. So speaking of cosmetics, what about my cosmetics? Huh? It wouldn't be a show without a merch segment. So we love merch, you love merch, and the Dead by Daylight shop has got a ton of awesome clothes and accessories for you to deck yourself out in.
Yeah, so as you know, our European fans, ordering from the shop has not been the easiest experience for you. Shipping costs and import fees can make it really tough out there to get anything overseas. So it is with a great thrill that we get to announce that we've just opened a European Dead by Daylight store. Now our players across the pond can order without having to get hit with any of those extra fees, and the link is in the chat.
Big ups to Europe. I hope y'all are happy. Our European fans will be able to
That's
pick from a
good.
wide selection of what we call our evergreen merch. That's the stuff that we always have available. Our goal is to make the North American and European sides at parity, so identical with each other in the long run. But you will note that there are some things
I'm
you
gonna
won't be
have
able to
to-
find on that store just because they were short runs that were never meant to come back or last forever. So if you missed out, you missed out. But that's more incentive. Just pay attention as we add new stuff to the store because sometimes we do those short runs.
Yeah,
I have to
so,
run my
I mean, all
arms
this-
and my hands into hot water for a moment
Yeah,
once
all
the
this talk
event's
has made me
over.
So thirsty.
Yeah.
Because
You
my
know,
skin
I
won't
think
stop
this is
itching
the best
because
time
of
for
my
us to
phobia.
announce that we have been working on a new edition of Dead by Daylight Coffee.
Are you
we've partnered
shitting
with
me?
the coffee maker Madrinas to have this available just in time for Halloween.
Give it.
Very spooky. They were super creative when it came to bringing this idea to life, and the Halloween blend we're launching with this is a cold brew coffee.
I'm
flavored
not a
with blood
coffee drinker.
orange and chocolate.
Blood
But I'll
orange.
buy it.
Okay, so the version we're releasing comes in a deluxe package. Am I doing this right? You can see it right here. It comes complete with a cup on the top, and you can use that to prepare your coffee. And
I
sports holding.
want it.
If you want to grab and enjoy some of this Halloween season coffee, just head over to the link that's in the chat and make your order. And I think we've done our sales for the day. There it is. So I think folks are probably waiting to hear more about 2v8. And now I'm
Give it to me.
happy to deliver that
Now.
via our good friend Justin Brown, who's going to join me out here on the couch in just a second. So stay tuned. We'll learn about 2v8.
#2v8! Let's go! I don't need it, I want it. There's a difference. A big difference. I like the smell of it. Plus, Crow likes coffee. So, it's a win-win. And we can tell already in the front pictures that Spirit and Deathslinger are coming into
Welcome
this.
back. Justin, welcome back to the show. It's great to have you here.
So,
Justin is
one
our
of my
product
theories was
director at
correct.
Dead by Daylight, and he's here to give us an update on the next iteration of 2v8. That's just around the corner, so thanks for being here.
Hey, I'm glad to be back.
So as I
Take your
mentioned, I use the word
time.
iteration. I might say it a few more times because it's kind of the perfect word. So when we brought the mode out this past summer, we said it would be a first iteration, and it truly was. And now we're ready to bring the second iteration, which will be from November 12th to November 26th. So you have to wait another minute, but we have a lot, as you've just seen in the show, a lot coming to tide you over there. But yeah, the team from the beginning knew that what we released in the summer, this isn't the final product, this is our first step. So Justin's going to tell us about what we've done to address player feedback and add some new functionality. So why don't we start? Tell me how the team reacted to the players' reaction to 2v8.
Yeah, so first, I mean, it was a great reception from the community. Our team was super happy. We were really relieved there were no big bugs. Huge shout out to
damn
the
it,
team. They
Sharky.
put in a lot of effort for that first iteration. So it was great to see it be a success. And of course, anytime you put something live for the first time ever, you're going to learn something new. Sometimes it can be
They
anticipated.
might in the future.
Sometimes it can kind of come out of the blue. With that in mind, we've made a few changes for V2 real quick. We also did a few things we knew we wanted to do in advance. And we're getting it back out in players' hands pretty quickly, as you can imagine. I think some people speculated 6 months would be the next run. We're doing it basically in 3.
Yep.
And it's largely because, one, we didn't want players to wait 6 months to play it again, of course, and we didn't really want to wait 6 months to get more feedback.
Yeah, 6 months is kind of the
Yeah.
standard DBD turnaround time. So getting it in within this window is actually a big win for us and for players. So psyched that it could come back. So you mentioned that you already had stuff or the team already had stuff they wanted to address before we even got the player feedback. So let's start with that.
Yeah, of course. I mean, we knew, for one, that more content was needed. We had 5 killers in the first iteration. We have to add more killers, of course, probably add more maps. So that was something we knew we wanted to lock in real quick. I'm happy to announce today that we are adding 3 new killers for this next iteration. It will be the Deathslinger,
There he is.
Yep.
the Blight,
Ooh. Okay. My one assumption only
Glorian
one.
Spirit, of course.
Ta-da!
Okay.
Awesome. And with those new killers, can we also expect some new maps?
Yes, so 5 new maps. Of course, Dead Dog Saloon's going to make its first appearance in 2v8, Yamoka Estate as well. And then there'll be 3 additional maps from the existing realms. And then the last thing, for sure, that we always knew we were going to do in this
Interesting.
iteration, long before we got feedback, was Survivors had classes in the first iteration. Killers did not. We knew that one day we wanted killers to be at parity there, so a killer class system.
Huh. All right. So hold on to that for a minute. We'll come back to the killer classes. So that's what you knew you were going to change already. So the unknown element was what the players would say and think. So what did we get from player feedback that we're working on in this new version?
Yeah, so the first big one was people really wanted to play killer in this first iteration, and it makes sense. We anticipated that to some level. It's the first time you play with a friend as a killer or play with a partner, of course. I think the extent to which that was true was far greater than we anticipated. Some players were waiting 8, 9, 10 minutes just for a match in 2v8 as killer. Shows how awesome the experience was, but at the same time, it's not something we want players to have to.
Not a great experience.
Of course. Yes, so one of the big ways to tackle that, we figure, is to make the Survivor experience more exciting, more interesting, and that's one of the areas of focus for V2, for sure. Another thing we noticed as the event wore on, especially near the end, this idea of slugging to win became prominent. We knew that's something we want to address in V2, and we have what we believe is a pretty good solution for that. And then last but not least, this snowballing. I mean, 1v4 can snowball a little bit, but on 2v8 it was sort of exasperated.
Right.
So it could really snowball to the point where it wasn't really fun at times. And we have
Yeah.
a solution, a small solution that'll help deal with that. It's pretty simple. Basically, every time a survivor is hooked, the gen repair speed will speed up slightly. Every time a generator pops, it will decrease. So as long as the match is staying balanced, you won't really feel it at all.
Oh,
But as soon as it starts to
interesting.
snowball
Okay.
one way or the other, you'll start to feel that system kick.
Okay. Cool. So you mentioned that our take to addressing the queue issue is make survivors more interesting. So let's get into that. So what is new for the survivors in this iteration?
Yeah, so one of the things is we wanted to give them more to do. And so in this next iteration, we have two sort of, I don't know, ideas that we are introducing, I guess, today. We have what we call an active ability as well as an unlock ability.
Right.
And the unlock ability players would be sort of familiar with from the first iteration. In the first iteration, after being sent to the cage, I believe it was 2 times, every survivor would unlock the perk self-care,
Right.
effectively. We're just doubling down on that mechanic. Now, what you will unlock is class dependent. So each class has their own perk. The Escapist is still self-care, but the other 3 classes will have their own unique sort of unlock perk. And that's very interesting.
Okay.
I think, yeah. Keep going. We got some video queued up that they're going to show you here for the next bit.
All right, good. And then the next one is active abilities, just to add more to that survivor gameplay. Effectively, active abilities are going to charge up by themselves over time.
That man just rebuilt a pallet.
Yes, and
Oh,
once it's charged, you
okay.
can use your active ability. You can do great things like rebuild a pallet, heal teammates, boost gen repair speed. It just depends on what your class's active ability is.
Yeah. That's awesome. And in the pickups,
I'm
right?
sorry, but this
Yeah,
dude
so
looks
that's the last
stone out of
thing
his
that active
fucking
abilities
mind.
can do. To address slugging, if your active ability is charged, or once it's charged and you're in the dying state, you can use your active ability to pick yourself off the ground as well.
That's fantastic. Internally, we called those active abilities ultimates, and so that's still sort of how I think of them. It's like it's a thing that recharges. You can do it, do cool stuff, yes. So the pickup mechanic is also, it brings.
Oh, we did. Yeah. Sorry. There's
It
one
brings flashlight saves back into the equation, is what I was going to say.
Exactly. So that's the one other big thing we heard a lot in the first iteration was like, there's no flashlight saves, there's no pallet saves. So killers will have to pick up a survivor again before they can send him to the cage. Reintroduces that gameplay. There's more interactions with the killers again, which is what we really want.
Yeah. There you go, right there. There's the
So
video.
instead of
They're waiting
stomping
for us to
on
say the
us, they
flashlight,
get to
that's
pick
why.
us up now.
All right, so of course you just saw there's
And
a
have
ton more for the survivors to
flashlights.
do, and again the hope is that gives more people a draw to play
okay.
survivors, so we don't have such a lopsided killer queue. So speaking of killers, you mentioned earlier that we're adding classes, so let's get into that.
Yeah, so it's another one of the main updates in V2. In the first iteration, all of killers had their own sort of individual abilities, and those are sticking around. But in addition to those, killers will now be able to choose one of 4 classes, which sort of
No,
augment
the game
whatever
mode
your
isn't
preferred
the
play
same.
style
They
is
were
as
going to do
killer.
changes.
And it really
Just
allows you
like
to
they
sort of
did
customize
with
whichever character you
Lights
want for the
Out
play style you
2.0
have. It
and
is
with some
important
of
to
the
note, I think,
similarities
for
with
everybody, that in each
Chaos
match,
Shuffle
you can
was
only
a
have
little
one
bit
of each
different
class.
too.
So 2 killers cannot use the same class.
Slightly different, not as
But I
much
think
changes.
as far as the classes are, you know a little bit about them, right?
Yeah, so each killer is going to choose a class, like you just said. So the
Since
classes
these are not
Shadow,
official
which encourages
events,
sneaking
they're
up on
making little small
survivors, blocking
tweaks in
escapes, working
how
in
we feel as a
tandem with the other
community
killer to create the
to
element of
react towards the
surprise.
game.
Then there's Brute, all about being relentless, unstoppable for us during chases. And there's the Enforcer class, that's perfect for preying on the weak and finishing the job on the injured survivors. And then the Fearmonger, focused
Yeah,
on
basically.
movement throughout the map and staying unseen to aid your killer partner in the hunt.
Of course. And so we knew we wanted to add these classes. I think they're also going to help us make 2v8 a little bit easier to be expandable in the future. We don't have to create so many custom, unique abilities per killer in the future. So we're quite excited about them.
I'm excited to see what people think and to see them start playing around with it and what combinations they'll do, as they always do. And, trying out the new killers as well in the mode will introduce a ton of dynamics. So thank you, Justin, to you and the team, of course. If the team's watching back at the studio, hello, thank you for your work on 2v8. I know the community is psyched about it, psyched for it to come back. So as a reminder, it's coming back November 12th to the 26th. Keep an eye on our socials. Go to deadbydaylight.com in the lead up for more details. And Justin, thank you for joining us. And you, I ask you to stay tuned.
So in
We're gonna do our
November,
Q&A
okay.
next.
Live Q&A. I'm curious how the flashlight mechanic's gonna work out for this. Because with how normal flashlights are, it depends on the drain of the usage. Not only just that, but the factor that we're probably going to have a lot more chests scattered around the maps for survivors to react and grab them as quickly as possible. So I'm wondering what the limit's going to be for chests for them. Or 2v8. That's a big thing to wonder about.
Every time they go to another, they just fill the room with that smoke, and I don't understand why they keep doing this to me. All right, so we're almost done with the show. Before we go, we obviously want to do our live Q&A session, so that's what we're here for. We're going to answer a few of the pressing questions that we've seen in the community over the last few days, but also, of course, in the chat. So let's dive in. I'll ask question 1. Dork, are there any updates on the new Mori system?
Yes, so as you may know, we've made some updates and tweaks to the Mori system recently, listening to your feedback and adjusting things to deliver the best version of the feature. A few of the latest updates to call out here, after seeing the results of the changes made to the Ivory and Ebony Mori offerings in our PTB, we've heard the feedback and are reverting these changes. The Ivory and Ebony Mori offerings will now once again allow the killer to kill a survivor who has been hooked twice. We've also made the call to retire the Cypress Memento Mori offering and will be compensating with 1 million blood points, which can be claimed between October 8th and October 17th.
All right. Well answered. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
Question 2. In the Haunted by Daylight event this year, can survivors heal?
Yes, survivors can heal throughout the trial as they can in the live game. What they can't do, however, is healed within the Void Realm itself. When an injured survivor enters the Void or becomes injured within the Void, they will be broken until they exit the Void Realm. Once they've exited, they can heal as normal.
Justin escaped this question, that sneaky little guy. Question 3, why isn't 2v8 permanent? We hear this one a lot.
Well, right now we're working on iterations for 2v8. As you saw with the first one, it's completely different than the one we talked about
that's what
today.
I basically was saying.
We're adding more killers, more maps, killer classes, etc. And as you saw with V1, there are often times when changes need to be made for killer powers, so we have to address each character individually. And there's a lot of characters in our game, as you know. We also have to consider things like queue times, how the mode impacts the live game, which is always going to be our main priority.
That's right. The queue is definitely important. It affected the 1v4 mode as well.
Yes, absolutely.
So, question 4, when is the Freddy rework coming?
We are still looking at introducing an update to Freddy. It's planned for 2025. This is still work in progress, so we do not have any updates to share at the moment with regards to this rework, but please continue to follow on our socials for more information for when it becomes available.
Yes. All right, question 5. Wait, I was late. When's the Haunted by Daylight event?
It starts October 17th and lasts until November 7th.
All right, question 6. We've got a board game question. If you have the basic edition, can you still use the Malicious expansion?
Yes, you can. All expansions work with the basic edition. The Malicious expansion is an all-new material, but the other 3, Unbroken, the Gatekeeper, and the Upgrade Kit, feature material that's included in the Collector's Edition. So it might not be beneficial for those owners to also obtain these expansion packs.
Okay, got it. How do you choose the names for the tome? They're always so intense. Like, Dominus! Yeah, exactly.
Teamwork. So a few members of the team get together and brainstorm how to best brand our releases. We are super glad that you're enjoying the names. I can actually say I've actually got to be in a brainstorming session. It was very fun.
We call them name storms.
Yeah, name storms.
Fun, I agree. And intense sometimes. I think this is our last question. Are the Void Collection skins available for Eerie Shards or only for Oryx cells?
Last year's will be available in Eerie Shards, and the new ones will be for Oryx cells only.
All right. Well, that's it for the live Q&A. Well done.
Thank you, thank you.
Got that all up here. You were not reading at all.
Not reading
at all.
I memorized all my lines.
So that is it for the show. This was our Haunted by Daylight Halloween live stream. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, Dork, of course, for doing this with me. I hope everyone enjoyed it. So it's a huge few months ahead for DBD. So Tome 21, Dominus, is out next week on October 8th.
October
Then
8th.
the Haunted by Daylight event runs October 17th to November 7th. We've got DVD Day in there on the 18th. And then 2v8 is making its return November 12th to the 26th. So plenty to do in the days and weeks ahead.
Oh yeah,
There's gonna be
bunch
a lot
of
of
dates to
content
keep
for
in
Dead by
mind,
Daylight.
So keep on our socials. We also hope that you've earned your first Twitch drop from watching today's 1-hour show. So keep watching the streams on Twitch with the Dead by Daylight Twitch directory, so you can keep accruing that watch time to help you to get all of the amazing drops we had. Remember, you have until October 15th to claim all of the latest drops, and you have until October 13th to tell me happy birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
A happy early level
So
up
thanks
day.
for watching, and as always, head over to deadbydaylight.com for more information. We'll be rating out to The King on Twitch, so please do be kind and courteous in their chat. And until next time, let's
That
hope
was
you're safe
in
and
the
strong.
other live
See
stream.
ya.
Bye!
Woo! Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open this again. So I'm gonna go be right back real quick because my skin is itchy and crawling, and I don't like the fact that my skin's itching and crawling. So I'm gonna dunk my arms in hot water. And I'm gonna pull up words on stream for you guys, so you guys get to have your little tablet with y'all. And I'm gonna throw some music up for you guys here in a second. Cause fucking phobias suck ass. Start this and play some music for you guys. Alright, I'm back. So, it looks like... Do, 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 do. Alright, so... I'm gonna refresh this real quick. Okay. So it's still live at the moment. Let's go back and see through some of the images that we missed out on. So again, for those that don't know, drops are enabled for people who are going to be watching the Dead by Daylight streams. They are available throughout all Twitch streamers who are playing Dead by Daylight right now to unlock these charms, badges, and banners. Let's see here. Skim through a little bit more. Oh, that's so sick. I love it. So, going over this, we're getting these two cosmetics at some point. And honestly, I don't really play Yin Jin Lee a lot, but I honestly like this outfit for her. I'm not a fan of the zombie, not zombie, Frankenstein kind of skin tones part pieces, but overall it looks really nice and it looks really cool. As for the t-shirts for survivors, oh, hang on, that's the killer stuff. We're gonna get an Ace t-shirt, and the twins are getting a t-shirt. Gabriel Soma, Meg Thomas, and Jonah are getting t-shirts for the in-game event, which is really cool. For those that missed out on seeing or noticing the killer stuff, the artist, the blight, the unknown, the knight, the spirit, and singularity are getting new weapons too. Let me just do this real quick. There we go. And then, oops, let me see, let me go back just a wee bit. Ah, there we go. So we're getting the icons for Trickster, Yin Jin Lee, and the faded demon ghost thingamajigger. Let me move my avatar over. And we're getting the kitty cat, and then we're getting these banners, which are really cool. I didn't get to see the banners, which looks like we're getting the spooky pumpkins, Trickster on the stage, and then the Void, which is really cool, honestly. I honestly think that they really did an awesome job for the community artwork, because the community is badass with the art side. I'm gonna just be upfront and honest. Let's see here. What else? Was there anything else in this little section? No. Let's go over the skins here. So Singularity is gonna get the desktop, which is kind of funny. Which the artist at the top is right here. You can look them up. I honestly think they're doing an amazing job for this skin. I can't wait to see how this is gonna turn out. And with how the screen looks like, how the sad face is, let alone the angry face, that's kind of cute, not gonna lie. And the fucking stun is a blue screen. Hi, Gingy, welcome on in. I honestly really like the detail of how it's like an actual computer. Like the person took the time to put parts of a computer together into making a Singularity skin, which is really awesome. I really like that. Oh, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Appreciates it. Okay, let's see what else we had here. Oh shit. Didn't mean to press that. Whoopsie. Oh yeah, the Unknown. So the Unknown's getting a new skin, which I'm actually happy that this one won over excuse. Oh, I thought this was a different song than I thought I was going to anyways. The Unknown Unsolved is an interesting skin choice, I will say. It's hella creepy, that one. Yeah, it is. Oh, I didn't notice this. So the pictures are sticking out of his neck. Oh, that's cool. I never noticed that. So he's got Polaroid photos sticking out of his neck. Hello, welcome on in, Thanos. Oh my god, that's really cool. I didn't notice that. And of course, the crime scenes do not cross. It's a crime scene, police. I kind of wish that they did something for the back, though. Instead of it being bare right here. It would have been nice to see something different. But it honestly looks really cool. I like the knife, too, because it says evidence in the Ziploc bag, and it's stabbed out, obviously. The knife. That's actually really neat. Now this one, I'm super excited for this one. So they're either deciding to change things up a bit. It can either be a scythe or scissors, from what I can tell. Because when they mentioned in the live stream, they're going to talk with the artists about some little minor changes from what I understood for the skin. But overall, it looks really nice. And the lantern that turns on and off at nightfall, too. It just really looks really pretty. And I honestly like it. We're gonna skip this song. Sorry. What other skins were there? Oh yeah, it was the Survivors. So Adam's getting a new skin, which has the shirt pattern, which is on the sleeves, and sock patterns, which are the apples. That's an interesting combination. I hope that skin actually gets pretty well used, because I would like to see more people using Adam. This one here, I voted for this one. I honestly really like this Jake skin, because it honestly looked really good, in my opinion. And the details of it, like the back of the jacket, the tattoo of left arm for the bunnies, and then the sticker patches saying stop animal testing, the heart, the jacket patch on the right shoulder, which is a skull, the hair itself. It's just amazing. I really like how detailed that these people made their art styles to be coming to life into Dead by Daylight, which I'm super excited to see this in actual store for the cosmetic to be born. And then fucking Sable. Oh, my Pepper girl. She Oh my goodness. I could talk about this forever and ever and ever and ever. The Gothic Romance skin is just so beautiful. Like, we get a pearl little headpiece on the very top, which is this little thing. And then the shoulder piece. The few roses. Oh. What is the little text? Hang on. I can't really make out what the little text says on the bottom right corner. But overall, this is so fucking stunning and pretty. I can't wait to buy this. And I know for a fact Queen Vampy's gonna be fucking buying this in a heartbeat. There's no telling if, whens, or but about that. Including many other Sable mains out there too. Oh, it just looks so fucking gorgeous. I love the shoes, too. So pretty. The little rubber ducky we're having as a badge. It's so cute. I love it. It's so pretty. We're also getting this little badge friend. If dangerous, why friend shaped? Overtaken by nature, the little poison dart frog is resting on their new favorite spots, such as beautiful rock, aka skull, which is really cute. And then we have the cat. Oh shit! Go back. There's the cat. It's a Blade entity cat, which it has a little mouse in its mouth, which is super fucking cute. And then we have the banners, which are really nice, honestly. They did the fucking community, man, is like crazy good with their artwork. Like, this is so pretty. I love this so much. And then this is really cute too. I kind of dig this. This is really cute. Let's watch the little trailer again. Hang on. Let me pause this real quick. So we can watch this little trailer again. I'm gonna move my avatar out of the way. Oh, shit. That wasn't what I was wanting to have us watch. I'm dumb. There it is. That's the part. Skimming through just a wee bit. We also get these badges. Oh, hi, Bacon. Welcome in. Good morning. Oh, hang on. So we get these new badges, which are interesting. I honestly am excited to see some of these badges. And then these banners. Oh, they're cooking. The community is cooking, honestly. Look at that purple throne. Look at it. It's so fucking pretty. In the castle, in the moon, and just all of this. This is just really pretty. We're just basically going over the artwork and stuff of the video because we just finished watching the live stream. The live stream is also currently on their YouTube page, if you want to rewatch it, of course. Which is what I did. And then we get a couple new cosmetics, which is Daddy, fucking Jeff. Ugh. I love this. I love it so much. The detail of everything is just chef kisses to me, personally. Like, the detail of inside of his jacket and the outside layers. Ugh, and the mask too. It's just really pretty. And then Claudette. I honestly really like this outfit for Claudette. And I really hope they keep exactly the same art style and everything for the actual character. Because some games don't. For example, Fortnite. likes to edit and change art designs and stuff, and I haven't noticed there's any changes from Dead by Daylight to do that yet, but from Fortnite version, they tend to actually do that with some tweaks and changes. But overall, I honestly hope they don't do that to Claudette's, because this is really pretty for her. Honestly, it's very cute for that. And then there's Meg, which I kind of do like it, kind of don't. I mean, it's kind of okay. At first I did like it, but now looking back at it now again, I'm not as big as a Meg person like I used to be when I first started out as Dead by Daylight. But the gothic look overall for the aesthetic looks really good for her. It kind of reminds me of, which, it's funny that they give her a skin. They gave her a Halloween skin not too long ago last year. Thomas Halloween's costume skin. I can type. What was it? Trying to find it. What am I doing? I have it. Hang on. I own the skin. Give me a second. Survivor. I know the sound's turned off at the moment. Meg had a skin last year. It's the Candy Night skin. Which, I'm not hating on it. I'm just surprised that they gave her another skin for Halloween, which is interesting. I do like this one a lot more from last year's compared to what we're getting this year, to be honest. But, yeah, no. I do like it. It's just not my cup of tea, personally, for me. And then the Unknown's getting a new skin. Another one, that is. This is what I meant by the outer layer piece for the crime scene one, because I feel like the crime scene's kind of missing out on the outside piece. However, I do like it a lot, actually. I do apologize for ads. But from what the way that they have it so detailed for this one, looks really good too, honestly. And the artist, whew, oh, I love the artist. They said that her headpiece is gonna glow, and I want to see that in game. Like, she's fucking mommy, and this is a demon skin for her too. And we all know where I came from originally for my demon avatars. You know how I get with demons. But, whew, mommy. Oh my goodness. It kind of reminds me of, oh, what's her name? Shit, I'm blinking. Fuck. She looks like the villain on, it's not, I don't think it's WoW. They just released it not too long ago. I think it was early in the year. I think it's the Diablo game that I'm thinking of. I think it is. I can't remember. But her, like, this piece, of the headpiece itself, that's what I'm trying to reference it. It kind of reminds me of the Diablo or WoW character, Demon Lady. I've seen cosplays of the lady. I just can't think of her damn name. Okay, so this is where we're gonna rewatch the trailer. Hang on, let me back up a bit. Let me pause music. So we're gonna watch this. I'm gonna remove my avatar so we can watch this again. Looks so pretty.
You thought you could eclipse me. Now die.
Oh my god, that's so pretty. Okay, so I'm gonna go back in slow-mo so we can go more further in depth of this. I'm gonna mute it too. Let's just do 7p. So, or 75. So, Trevor Belmont obviously has a new skin. Nurse has a new skin. Yui has a new skin. Felix, and of course, Dracula. Let's put music back on. Soma is actually going to be an interesting cosmetic to see in Dead by Daylight compared to Alucard. Look how pretty she is! Like, y'all see this shit? Oh, I love it. I love it. Just love it. How she looks. Oh my god. Just look at her. So pretty. So fucking pretty. And then the eyeball. Oh. And it just blinks. The animation for that. Oh my god, that's so fucking dope. And the detail of his wings, you guys. Oh my goodness, look at that. Not his crotch, of course. Just, oh my goodness. Right, Sage? And welcome on in, by the way. It just looks really good. Like, they really did such an awesome job this time around. And then the nurse... Oh my god, let me go back real quick. Hang on. Hang on. The nurse, though... The detail is just amazing of how they did it. Just so pretty. Okay. I'm a dog on this motherfucker real quick. I feel like they should have done something else for Felix. I'm gonna just be honest. He was not for the fit. That's just me personally. No hate against Felix. I love Felix, don't get me wrong. Don't come at me like that. But I honestly think they should have done someone else except for Felix in this one. Like Victoria or someone else. Jonah even could have fit better for this or somebody. I just think Felix has got too many cosmetics at this current time. I feel like they should have gave it to Jonah possibly because Jonah deserves a little bit more credit. But that's just me. But I just, not a big fan. No, not a big fan of this one. Woo! Hang on. Hang on. The tails! Oh my goodness. Look at those teethies! Those teethies! I just want to hit pet the teethies. I forget what they call these. I know there's a name for them. It's a monster. I forget what it's called. but there's a separate monster kind of like this. It's a full body. It's kind of like, not a snake perhaps, but a body like a snake and like a worm monster. I just can't think of the damn name for it. And it just looks really cool. Hang on. Hang on. I just gotta get a look up close. Little drippies. Oh my god. It's just so funny. They're drooling. You can see the little drool. It's so cute. I don't know why, but it's fucking cute to me. And the fucking Huey's pretty. And he just noms on him and he just gets tossed. He's got his hand through his... Y'all, hang on. He just literally... I'm gonna make this more slower. He just literally threw his hand through the back into his chest. And you can... Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This Mori though. And the nom-noms? He just yeets him. Hang on, one more time. One more time. Did I go too far? I think I went too far. Yeah, I went too far. The animation is just so amazing. Just a little nom nom. And yeet! His body jumps. Did y'all see? His body jumps a bit. Watch, watch, watch. Nom nom. Yeet! Jump! Oh man, that's funny. That's funny. I just had to have a moment there. That was funny. Okay, so when they talked about, so for those that missed out, again, you guys can watch this video on YouTube, on their YouTube channel. They're doing a trick or treats, good god, I can talk. They're doing trick or treats, cosmetic for Sable and Michaela because their bond of a friendship. And Sable's getting this spider outfit, which really looks really cute, in my opinion. I kind of think they missed the opportunity to give her a different style of bottoms, in my opinion. But that's just me. I think they should have given her like something like shorts and then given her like spiderweb leggings or something with spiders inside of them. Of the leggings or whatever. But that's just me personally. But overall, it looks okay, in my opinion. Oh, I got the hiccups. I do apologize. Give me a second. Okay. And as for Michaela's, she has a kitty cat one, but she's got like little cute kitty ears. She's got the face paint. She's got a little paw print. She's got the little claws. I do like this one more than Sable's, to be honest. I think I'm gonna be buying this one over Sable's, if you want my honesty. So yeah, that's gonna be new cosmetics soon. Oh my god. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cover half my face to find... I'm looking at the edge of the screen. So Oh, hang on. So Piggy's getting a new Blight skin, which we all know Piggy's my other waifu compared to Susie. Susie's also my waifu, but Piggy came first. I really want the skin. I fucking want it. Gimme right now. Okay. So for those that don't know, I have a phobia with Chucky. I'm gonna cover half of my hand over above my screen, looking at just a little bar. And I'm hoping that... So I'm just gonna let this sit for like a few seconds so people can look at him. And then I'm gonna just fast forward a little bit because I can't look at him for much too longer. There we go. Okay, you guys had your moment to look at him. So we're getting more Hollow Blight skins, which is for Nicolas Cage, which doesn't look too bad, honestly. And Mr. Blight for the Blight skin. Deathslinger is getting a new version of the Blight skin, I think, or unless this is a new skin. I can't remember. Let me double check. Killer side. Ugh, fuck you. Deathslinger. I could have sworn he had a Blight skin. No? Did he not? I guess he did not. So this is his first ever skin. Let me just go back here. So, he's getting a new Blight skin as well. And the Alien and Rhea Ripley are also getting cosmetics. So, for this is going to be really interesting. I still like the Queen skin. The Queen one's gonna be my top tier favorite no matter what. But I actually like how they designed this one too. Ellen Ripley's one's gonna crack me up a bit because her face, she's seen some places. She's been at places and been where and so seen some things. The best way to put it. Words. Bleh. Not the best cosmetic, I honestly would say, but yeah. And those who did miss out, I'm gonna just click on this one. Oh, shit. Did I miss it? Here it is. So, Dead by Daylight is now officially going to be giving coffee. So there's going to be a cup with it, and the drink itself, which is called the Blood Orange Mocha. You can order it at this the little link right here, the website, and grab it while you can. It comes with 2 in-game collectibles, which are Michaela Reed's Bewitching Paradise outfit and the Moonstone Cafe Cup Charm. Which, for me, if I do buy this, I already own the in-game set. So, if I was to buy this and I could give the code to someone else who hasn't gotten these outfits, I wouldn't mind giving them to that person. But, yeah. I honestly think they did really good with the coffee setup, to be honest. And then we have 2v8, which you can already see who the new killers are, except for one of them. One of them is not on the screen. My hunch was correct. We were going to have Deathslinger, obviously, because my first assumptions were going to be Deathslinger, Hag, and either it was going to be the artist or, I can't remember who was the fourth one. I think it was Clown originally that I was thinking that was going to be part of the sitting. But Deathslinger, out of all the options that I was thinking of, was the winner that I had a feeling that was going to be added to 2v8. Which we also get Spirit and Blight. I will say they are going to be adding more changes to 2v8 soon. Hang on. Why are you... Hang on, let me refresh this real quick. Okay, so let's go through here real quick. So they're going to be adding the other maps. Let's see here. Let them talk for a second.
Something we knew we wanted to lock in real quick. I'm happy to announce today that we are adding 3 new killers for this next iteration. It will be the Deathslinger,
There he is.
the Blight,
Look at him.
in his glory, and the Spirit, of course.
Ta-da!
Yeah.
Awesome. And with those new killers, can we also expect some new maps?
Yes, so 5 new
Yeah.
maps. Of course, Dead Dog Saloon's going to make its first appearance in 2v8, Yamoka Estate as well. And then there'll be 3 additional maps from the existing realms that we had last time.
Okay. So those are going to be the new maps, and the new killers are Deathslinger, Blight, and Spirit. I did notice that they did dabble a little bit. Like, I don't know, he was kind of being not too descriptive in my detail preference. From my understanding, that they did show a little clip of a video. So last time that we had 2v8, a lot of killers were able to hang on, I'm gonna pull this up here in a second. A lot of the killers were able to stomp on the survivors and then automatically send them to the cage. From my understanding, how he was kind of describing it, you guys can watch back if you want to. He was a little weirdly describing a little bit of how they were trying to explain it. So we're going to have flashlights as survivors. There's going to be different classes for the survivors as well. Not only just that, but killer side too, we're going to have some classes for them to be a little bit different. My understanding was that for killers who pick up survivors, they'll be able to do it like the other event that just took place not too long ago. It was the 8th anniversary, or is it 7th or 8th anniversary? I think it was I can't remember which anniversary. It was one of the anniversaries. And it was like how killers could pick up the survivor and then press a button and it would automatically hook the survivor. Unlike the event from that point towards 2v8, unlike hooks, we're putting them back in cages, obviously, because it's literally 2v8, 8 survivors, 2 killers. Anyway, so my understanding is we're going to be having that strategy versus this whole stomping stuff. And it gives survivors a chance to flashlight. Yes, it was this year anniversary. Thank you. And my understanding is that survivors at least have some time to run up to the killer as they're picking up the other survivor and flashlight them to get a stun to help the other said survivor in that state. From what my understanding is what they were trying to explain. I could be wrong. I'll probably rewatch this to understand a little bit more, but that is exactly kind of what I was picking up on. And the factor is that survivors now are going to get 2 new skills. One of them I'm not too sure about. I don't really understand the other second one, but the first one is that whenever a pallet is destroyed, it's going to be one of the new skill points that a survivor can rebuild a pallet. So we can have another pallet rebuilt in time for everyone to be able to have said pallet stuns to get away from killers. So that's actually pretty interesting.
I believe it was 2
to
times.
have.
Every survivor would unlock the perk self-care, effectively.
And
We're just doubling down on that mechanic. Now,
gonna have them explain
what
a
you
little
will
bit better.
unlock is class dependent. So each class has their own perk. The Escapist is still self-care, but the other 3 classes will have their own unique sort of unlock perk. And that's very interesting.
And I think, keep going. We got some video queued up that they're going to show you here for the next bit.
All right, good. And then the next one is active abilities, just to add more to that survivor gameplay. Effectively,
yeah, so the visuals are not final down at the bottom, as you can see at the text. So how Adam is putting this
Good.
together.
And then the next one is active abilities, just to add more to that Survivor game.
Here, let me put this in slow mode for a second. And mute this. The way that he's building this is interesting. So we'll have pallets back up immediately. I can't remember what the perk is called. It's not for when they're broken, but it's Yunjin Lee's perk. I think it's called Better Than New, I think it's what it's called. I can't remember. But whenever a pallet is put down, she can automatically pick it back up within certain seconds or so. And it will be back up like this. But for 2v8 wise, when it's actually broken, they're trying to basically convert it as like that perk, but differently, where it's completely broken and busted, and bring it back up back to life, like as if it didn't break at all. So that's going to be a new skill thing for survivors. And then this one, I don't know. The way that they explained this one was kind of weird. Let me go back just a little bit. At least for me, it was kind of weird. Oh, shit.
Abilities, just to add more to that Survivor gameplay. Effectively, active abilities are going to charge up by themselves over time.
That man just rebuilt a pallet.
Yes, and once it's
They're
charged,
healing.
you can use your active ability. You can do great things like rebuild a pallet, heal teammates, boost gen repair speed. It just depends on what your class's active ability is.
Yeah. That's awesome. And in the pickups, right?
Yeah, so that's the last thing that active abilities can do. To address slugging, if your active ability is charged, or once it's charged and you're in the dying state, you can use your active ability to pick yourself off the ground as well.
That's fantastic. Internally, we call those
apologize for
active
the
abilities
doggos.
ultimates, and so that's still sort of how I think of them. It's like it's a thing that recharges. You can do it, do cool stuff, yes.
So yeah, I don't understand this little schematic. Oh shit. I am so sorry about the doggos, you guys. I don't understand the last part, where they have this little thing above their heads. I think that's just to alert where people are at. Then again, it's not official yet because it's not finalized. But we'll figure it out eventually as we go. As for the Q&A stuff, I'll let this play again so we can at least know some answers and questions being answered at stuff. But yeah, I honestly am happy with how October and November are going to look, because this is actually a really good time period for Dead by Daylight. In all honesty, for me personally, as a player and a viewer, mind you, because I do watch Dead by Daylight too, as well. So we're gonna listen to the Q&A answers again, so we get a feel and understanding what's gonna happen for the next gameplay. Let me skim through this real quick. There we go.
Every time they go to another, they just fill the room with that smoke, and I don't understand why they keep doing this to me. All right, so we're almost done with the show. Before we go, we obviously want to do our live Q&A session, so that's what we're here for. We're going to answer a few of the pressing questions that we've seen in the community over the last few days, but also, of course, in the chat. So let's dive in. I'll ask question 1. Dork, are there any updates on the new Mori system?
Yes, so as you may know, we've made some updates and tweaks to the Mori system recently, listening to your feedback and adjusting things to deliver the best version of the feature. A few of the latest updates to call out here, after seeing the results of the changes made to the Ivory and Ebony Mori offerings in our PTB, we've heard the feedback and are reverting these changes. The Ivory and Ebony Mori offerings will now once again allow the killer to kill a survivor who has been hooked twice. We've also made the call to retire the Cypress Memento Mori offering, and will be compensating with 1 million blood points, which can be claimed between October 8th and October 17th.
All right. Well answered. Thank you.
Thank you.
Question 2. In the Haunted by Daylight event this year, can survivors heal?
Yes, survivors can heal throughout the trial as they can in the live game. What they can't do, however, is healed within the Void Realm itself. When an injured survivor enters the Void or becomes injured within the Void, they will be broken until they exit the Void Realm. Once they've exited, they can heal as normal.
Oh, Justin escaped this question, that sneaky little guy. Question 3, why isn't 2v8 permanent? We hear this one a lot.
Well, right now we're working on iterations for 2v8. As you saw with the first one, it's completely different than the one we talked about today. We're adding more killers, more maps, killer classes, etc. And as you saw with V1, there are often times when changes need to be made for killer powers, so we have to address each character individually. And there's a lot of characters in our game, as you know. We also have to consider things like queue times, how the mode impacts the live game, which is always going to be our main priority.
That's right. The queue is definitely important. It affected the 1v4 mode as well.
Yes, absolutely.
So, question 4, when is the Freddy rework coming?
We are still looking at introducing an update to Freddy. It's planned for 2025. This is still work in progress, so we do not have any updates to share at the moment with regards to this rework, but please continue to follow on our socials for more information for when it becomes available.
Yes. All right, question 5. Wait, I was late. When's the Haunted by Daylight event?
It starts October 17th and lasts until November 7th.
All right, question 6. We've got a board game question. If you have the basic edition, can you still use the malicious expansion?
Yes, you can. All expansions work with the basic edition. The malicious expansion is an all-new material, but the other 3, Unbroken, the Gatekeeper, and the Upgrade Kit, feature material that's included in the collector's edition. So it might not be beneficial for those owners to also obtain these expansion packs.
Okay, got it. How do you choose the names for the tome? They're always so intense. Like, Dominus! Yeah, exactly.
Teamwork. So a few members of the team get together and brainstorm how to best brand our releases. We are super glad that you're enjoying the names. I can actually say I've actually got to be in a brainstorming session. It was very fun.
We call them name storms.
Yeah, name storms.
Fun, I agree. And intense sometimes. I think this is our last question. Are the Void Collection skins available for Eerie Shards or only for Oryx Cells?
Last year's will be available in Eerie Shards, and the new ones will be for Oryx Cells only.
All right. Well, that's it for the live Q&A. Well done.
Thank you, thank you.
Got that all up here. You were not reading at all.
Not reading
Not
at
reading
all.
at all.
I memorized all my lines.
So that is it for the show. This was our Haunted by Daylight Halloween live stream. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, Dork, of course.
All right. So that's pretty much all that was wrapped up around the event. So yeah. So once again, for those who want to stick around and watch those who
Name all of the
there we go. Excuse me. So for over an hour, for those who want to watch any Dead by Daylight streams, including mine, you will get the personal computer charm, which is in 1 hour. For 3 hours, you get the Trapper's Mask badge, which is 3 hours into watching. And then for 6 hours, for those who want to basically spend time, watch people who play Dead by Daylight, or just talk about it, whatever, you get the Swirly Pattern banner, which is all unlockable through Twitch drops, obviously. To get so you can link your Twitch account with your behavior account in order to get these said items. Every drops are within the hours of watching stream times, which we will be getting back into Dead by Daylight. Yay! So let's go over here. We're gonna switch over here. And play a couple of games. And then maybe raid out. Keyword maybe. Depends on how I feel. Let's get some music playing. All right.